Oh man, the Neanderthology is off the rack tonight, along with the hypocrisy. Woo! So shout out to Rio James, and shout out to Rio James' special guest for tonight, Lil Mikey, or some may call him Rob, something like that. I don't really know totally what his name, but I know he's the Gandalf. He is the do not pass gentleman of Superior Street in Michigan, Benton Harbor somewhere. He's that dude. You do not want to cross him, right? Wow. I mean, there's so much going on. We got a bit of troll pressure. We got a bit of hypocrisy. We got a lot of knuckle dragging and stuff like that coming from some dude they call LA or some shit like that. Oh man. So he gets pressed, he gets punked out by I'll just call him Superior because that's what he was in that situation and still is after tonight's little presentation, big presentation rather. So Superior pressed LA. Had them shook, pacing around. Oh, I'm trying to get a hat. Oh, they closed the mall, this and that. You know which way to go, nothing what to do, pacing around. I don't know anything. I don't know anything. Throwing up his hands, looking like a straight up herb, and got punked the fuck out. It is what it is. But you gonna let the troll pressure, as they call it, get to you, talking about you pulled up to him at a dispensary and all that shit and ain't do a motherfucking thing. Then when Superior gets on the live stream to tell his side of the story and say what's going on and get his little money, I gotta shout it out to them betting Harbians. Y'all betting Harbians. Y'all about y'all money because anytime there's a special guest that want to talk about their ousted member, the most ousted non-standing member of LA or whatever, they sure be about their money. I gotta salute them. I haven't seen one yet that wasn't like, yo, pay how you weigh and I'll tell you whatever you want. So salute to that. As a New Yorker, I could relate, I could respect that. But man, you let the troll pressure you up when he's there telling his part of what happened, how he pressed you. I mean, he pressed you. You were soft. It is what it is. And to be honest, I don't think it is anything wrong for someone to not feel, to feel that when someone superior is pressing them, if they got a gun, you don't know what they're about. That's okay. So anybody out there that may have been in a situation or a similar situation, as long as you're not the type that just runs your mouth and behind people's backs talks all that shit. But you were talking all that shit. You said, "Oh, you whoop Mike, you 2-0, you 2-0." Mike's in your face. Nah, bro. Yeah, they keep broing them, keep sending me stuff. Dogging them, keep sending me stuff. You saying you with me? Nah, bro. Soon as he's out of your face again, you back to being 2-0 again. That's some punk ass shit. And then you confronting this dude. Now you got a live stream. I ain't looking at it. I had a lot of work to do. You talking about that you leaving the so-called sector after you pull up on Lil Mike again. What the fuck are you pulling up on Lil Mike for? Who are you pulling up on Lil Mike for? For people that you don't know? For members of a YouTube audience that just type in streams? That's what you're doing all this for? This shouldn't be that important to you where you're going to risk your life and all this shit. Dude said he's done, what, I think 19 years. Probably got a body. I don't know, not my business. But, and I'm not the one to even instigate and to have people in the street do stuff. If I don't do it to them, I don't really care about it, right? But at the same time, I'm not going to knock anybody. And actually, nobody's doing it. All they really did is got an interview from the brother. It's your mouth that's getting you in trouble. Talking all this stupid shit behind people's backs and nah bro in their face. But even if niggas were on some instigating shit, which they're not really doing, it's just niggas talking. But even if they were, you deserve it. Because you've been doing that for years. I'm talking off YouTube instigation. You got two dudes in Chicago. One, a registered gun carrier. You got them bickering and poking each side and trying to gas niggas up and pulling up on this one and that one. You can't go to Cermak and all this other shit. Then you got two dudes in my hometown. Also, one of them a reputed gun holder as well. And you got those two New Yorkers, not just New Yorkers, Brooklyn cats. You got two Brooklyn cats instigating whatever they got going on, pumping one up, saying, "Oh, this one ain't gonna do nothing. He a punk." That one, you know what I'm saying? Trying to gas niggas up to potentially go in the street and do some bullshit. So when I see some shit like this, the blowback that you're getting, of a dude in your town, and now you're the one that's going through the troll pressure, that's getting gassed up to do some stupid shit. And then that's why I said the knuckle draggery is strong in this one. The Neander theology is strong here because you're going right along for the setup. You're going right along for the peer pressure, troll pressure, press pressure, all of that. After you pull up on Lil Mike, you leaving the sector. Some stupid ass shit. But hey, do what you do. Prove whatever you gotta prove to whomever. But you're such a backward ass motherfucker because on one hand you saying, oh, after I pull up on Lil Mike, it's gonna be something. Then you get on a live stream with him and y'all have a little exchange. He ain't even saying nothing crazy or whatever. And you say, I'm gonna call your parole officer. You gotta pick a side, B. Who you think you are, Reggie Wright Jr. in this motherfucker? This ain't death row. You gotta pick a side. You can't be the police and the nigga that's talking about pulling up on niggas at the same time. Fuck you think? Y'all ever seen Ghostbusters? I think it was the first one, Ghostbusters. What they said with the containment unit and the thing that gets the ghost, don't mix the streams. You're not supposed to mix the streams. Calling parole officer, pull up and fight somebody. That don't go together, B. That's some twisted, weirdo shit. So, I mean, I see why all the niggas all say you a weirdo and all this other shit. I'm still watching this shit. But I've seen a lot. And then you're going to get on this panel. You basically on that nigga in whatever movie it was. I'm going to get a case on all you niggas. Talking about that. Oh, y'all trying to gas him up to pull up on me. Ooh, yeah, I'm going to call the cops and say this. Ain't nobody did anything. That man gave YouTube content. He was paid in donations, so you can't even really say it's like a fee. It's just people that donated because they appreciated the YouTube content. Him talking his talk, just like how you talk your talk, and how when you talk your talk, it involves instigating two people in Chicago to potentially get deadly on some firearm shit, instigating two people in Brooklyn, New York, Fort Greene, Brownsville, to go at each other and potentially get on some other shit when both of them actually have ties and know some so-called name brand New York legends. You know what I'm saying? You never know which one's gonna enlist someone on this side and then the shit turns to something bigger than what you even imagined it could be. All because you are trying to give content. You're trying to give people a show. You're trying to show people something. But you do the very thing that's getting blown back in your face now. Just like with them two Chicagoans that you have going at each other, saying one of them can't pass Cermak. I don't even think you're even allowed to pronounce superior. I dare you, pronounce superior. Spell it even. You about to get banned from May Street. Do not cross the gutter line. That shit crazy. Call your parole officer. Anyway, let me get back to watching this shit, B. Shit is wild. The hypocrisy, the knuckle draggery, the Neander theology is crazy. And it's all being posted on the wall of permanence and infamy. Yeah.